going to witness the most anticipated match in the history. Ladies and gentlemen, are you
ready? Are you ready for this? We're back again. I hope we're live. It says we're live. Are we live? I don't know if we're live. Let's do this. Are you ready? Yo, here we go. What time is it? Time for Dashley. What time for Dashley? TV time for Dashley. Maybe time for Dashley. TV time for Dashley. Maybe time for Dashley. TV maybe if the PC holds up. In the place to be, DRE, and I got some homies with me. I got Gatsby in the place to be. In the place to be. I got Laggy in the place to be. In the place to be. I got Quad in the place to be. In the place to be with me. Back for round 2, Sunday. Today's matchup. What's up, fellas? How you guys feeling for round 2?
Doing good, man. This is going to be a heavyweight battle here. Two of the top teams.
Definitely. Both teams training like mad to improve their skills. It's going to be one to watch.
Hey, so we got, as you can tell, we got TBD versus ARC. It's going to be nuts. I'm going to switch logos right now. It's going to be nuts. We got the King's return. Oh, you know what that means. Whenever I have ARC in the place to be, I got to have... That's the theme song. The King. Sorry, I don't want people to think I'm biased. I don't don't have a dog in this fight. I want good luck to both teams. I hope ARC could beat TBD. Which team? Who do you got in the place? Who do you got in this matchup, Gatsby?
I mean, it's difficult to bet against TBD, man. Like, if you haven't lost a match, like, there's really nothing to imply that you're going to lose this one. Like, that's kind of bottom line how it works. So right now, they're running out a strong lineup. It looks like Fearless isn't playing, but instead you've got Eskimo and Pietro filling in. Like, that's like that's like LeBron James not being able to play and Kobe Bryant shows up. Like those are some serious heavy hitters, and they have such a strong rotation from top to bottom. Not really a weak link, and they're just so strong when it comes to organization and teamwork. But the same can be said for ARC. You know, they train heavy, they go hard. They have had a little bit of difficulty, obviously, with some of their roster situations, but they still have, a solid 5 they're playing right now. You got Wolf, a skilled sniper. You've got Gamer Smash, Lumi, Sage. Like it's a strong team. So I really don't know how this is gonna go.
Dash League, baby, let's do it!
They're already getting ready to hit that button. Oh, there they go.
I do think this is going to be a serious matchup because both teams are I got to change logos again. Both teams are serious competitors. So I'm excited to see who comes out. Let me change these logos. How'd you feel about your match?
I'm going to go ahead and snag that. Here we go. We got ARC with that initial push, so we'll see if they're able to really set the tone. It's gonna be, it's sort of a double-edged sword because on one hand, you got to set the line, but on the other hand, you also have the pressure of keeping the other team from meeting the goal. So it really can go either way. But so far, that card's moving along really effectively.
Very quickly, yeah.
Yeah, the front, it looks surprisingly empty so far.
Yes, Dltv asks, is this the first map? It is. It just started right now.
Yep, first map is blue, and then next we got gray. Or quarry.
You got 1 protecting the cart, 2 on.
Eskimo Bear. Dasher series
Eskimo
alumni.
doing work. Eskimo is crazy because I haven't really seen him play that much, like in pubs recently, and yet somehow he's still just as good as before. Like a lot of players, like you take some time off, you gotta shake off some rust, you gotta work some of those kinks out. But Eskimo is like still the same exact status as one of the elite players in this league, even though outside of competition you don't really see him that much.
Actually, in my opinion, he's gotten better. He's faster and more accurate. So I don't know what they're doing, but
that's like and you are right. But like the reason why it's so difficult is for a lot of like the top players, you know, previously, you know, everyone's evolving in this game. They're getting better. They're using different tactics. The meta is evolving, and Eskimo has stayed elite regardless of how the game has kind of changed around him. It's just flat out skills, man. That's what it comes down to.
Pretty much.
But right now we're seeing Arc make a great push here. 3:45 to go. They're hitting that choke point against an elite team like TBD. That's about as good as you could ask for. The question is whether or not they can really continue to move that cart down the line.
Jesus.
Well, they're rounding the bend with 3 minutes to go, so let's see.
Wow.
Sorry.
Got a little bit of movement here. Still got mostly locked down. Right now we got Top Dasher, Eskimo with 14 and 4 right now, just tearing it up. On Arc's side, they've got Lumi at 11 and 9. But again, I make very little judgment based off of what a team's KD ratio is when they're pushing payload. That's almost irrelevant, ultimately. If they're moving that cart, and right now they're getting some push going. There we go. Look at that 3 on the cart.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
wow, look at this.
This is the kind of work they got to do. Keep on hitting it. Keep on hitting it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Still going. Great push. 2:40 to go. That is very doable. So now let's see how TBD responds.
That was so good. Wow.
Yeah.
Have we seen a league match where
Look at that. They're getting some pressure there. They're still moving. 2 more coming in. Ooh, they got taken down.
They're pushing a little by little. They take them down. They're coming right back harder.
Absolutely. Look, and that's the thing. Like they're getting killed, but they're still getting that cart. They might make this with about 2 minutes to go, which if they do is really impressive.
Just keep on inching
You got
closer.
shields on. Let's see if they're going to utilize shocks here, maybe. Be a good opportunity with them bunching on the cart like that. Ooh. Still just seems like they're going pistols all the way through. Can we see maybe a view from one of the pushers, Dre?
Yeah, what about
Oh, there's the shock. Boom. Got a couple of them. Oh, Wolf's sneaking behind right now. You can see that. He's flanking behind, maybe trying to pick them off with some snipers. Here they go. Here they go. They're on cart. There it is.
Jack!
That's point. That's
Minute and a half. Solid.
Man, to spare,
Solid
wow.
against a talented TBD team.
Arc definitely brought their A game today.
Absolutely. But look at that. That's what's so impressive at TBD. Like, you know, they lose that checkpoint. They can skip that ground. But what was that? Maybe 4 or 5 seconds, and they were already back, taking down the cart again. Like the amount of speed and coordination they have is remarkable.
Yeah, definitely.
That's always a bummer. It feels so bad when you're in the zone and you're locked down, just taking bots head offs, and then you just run into the cart because you don't see it there.
But then there's also that moment where you're just feeling the worst kind of anxiety, where you just pop onto that rail and you're going straight at the cart, but you can't dash off the way because you're already out of fuel.
Yeah, look at this. They're doing it. Yeah, no, that's definitely the worst. But right now you're seeing really well coordinated pushes by Arc.
Have we ever seen a team get to the goal on TBD in a league match?
In a league match, I'm not sure. I can't recall. We've had a couple really intense scrimmages with TBD on blue payload specifically, and I think both teams ended up making it to the end. It was just a difference of time.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if we've seen I can't recall specifically if we've seen that in an official league match. Ooh.
They're just cruising through this hallway. I mean, this is normally a hard place to get through.
And now it looks like TB's kind of gaining control of this area again. Let's see if they're able to push up a little bit, cause some problems. Rico coming down, taking Gamer Smash out of the picture. Back on cart, but they're just popping down 1v right there. This area right here really is all about the high ground. You know, you've got those kind of little bridges up there. You've got the big platform with the shock pistol, and whoever really controls that, you can see the shocks flashing all over the place. Whoever can control that really is going to have the advantage moving through this area. With 5:11, this is solid time. Like, it doesn't matter who you're playing against. If you're at this stage with 5 minutes left, you're feeling good about your effort.
Definitely.
And you know Oz feeling good about himself.
See, right now we've got Eskimo with 28, Dark Moon with 27. They're doing good work there with the kills, but ultimately it's going to be determined by how well they do this counter push. Ooh, Gamer Smash. Oh, you almost got him. Oh man, that was a good little battle. I think it was ran out of ammo there.
Right.
Oh, Sage just dancing around, staying on the cart, just a couple
3 seconds left.
What'd you say, like?
Trying to disrupt a little bit.
Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell him. Yeah, I'm coming out.
Say you're lagging out?
I probably am.
Oh, look, you got 1v underneath, sniping from below.
Got him. Up above.
One thing that's always impressive about Dark Moon is that he always makes like maximum dashes. This kid can get across the map insanely fast.
Yeah.
With such control too. I'm always amazed at how quickly he can move.
Wow, he's just cutting off the supply line with the dashes.
Yep. And that's honestly probably what I respect most about Dark Moon. You know, I would say that Rico and Fearless are probably better killers when it comes to just head on. But Dark Moon is an incredibly intelligent play. Not to say any of them are not intelligent, but Dark Moon always makes the play that causes the most problems for the other team. It's not about getting the kill necessarily, but it's about making the choice that just ruins what the other team is trying to do. So look at that, dropping down, getting behind them, getting a couple of picks, grabbing the dashes, making it difficult for Arc to come back, and it's good stuff.
Now Arc is still moving the cart along despite being at a disadvantage.
It is slowing down a little bit, and I think part of it is that Arc has not been able to coordinate their push as effectively as like because of the disruption. But it's kind of it's a sort of a chicken or the egg thing. You know, Arc just needs to be faster with how they're coordinating, because the longer they wait, the more likely it is that Dark Moon or Rico or 1v are gonna, pop down there and really cause problems.
Almost there.
Yeah, 97.
Yeah, 149 to go.
Almost
So right now it went from a really good time to a decent time. And so now TBD has gotten a little bit of control of this, and they will have an opportunity to respond in kind if they're aggressive enough. Hitchup with those shocks, he was one of the original players who got good at shocks way back before shocks were kind of part of the game meta as they are now. When he was with Other, he really took on that role of learning how to bomb the payload with heavy weapons. Look at this, now we're down to just 1 minute, and all of that momentum they had is kind of been lost here. Not to say the Arc is not doing a good job, but the elite push that they had has kind of gone down to a more moderate push.
Top dasher for Arc is 30 kills. No, Lumi's 34.
Oh, Lumi.
34, yeah, doing good work.
Top dasher for
We got
TVD.
Eskimo once again,
Eskimo Bear.
43.
Eskimo Bear.
When is Eskimo Bear not the
Eskimo
top
Bro.
dasher?
His full name is Eskimo Bear, the Eskimo Bro.
God, that's so long. And look at this, they may not even make it to the end with how well down this, like, they're locking this down. Those shots right there, look at that, boom. Just
20
blasted in the
seconds!
face.
Oh!
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Question is, are they going to get a response to his heavy weapon? Oh! 5 seconds left, they do it!
Jesus!
5 seconds. Whoa.
We gotta
But that
see-
again is an achievable goal by TBD. That's the reality.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Alright, switch inside, switch logos, Drake.
Oh, it's gonna take forever, but I can do this. And the thing broke. Alright, that was a dope push.
Yeah, no, that was great.
So, brought it on the offensive side. Let's see what they've got for defense now.
Is a team that will utilize those heavy weapons. So we're gonna see them pull out those rockets, see them pull out those shocks. Question is if the one-on-one elite fighting skills of TBD are gonna prevail or not.
Oh, just look at that chaos.
You're going down. Let's go ahead and follow one of the Arc players here. Let's take a look at Lumi since he's their top dasher right now. Oh, look at that. Oh, getting picks. Holding that top rail. That's a great spot. If you can hold that spot where Lumi is right now, it's so problematic for the other team. And it just puts them behind the ball early, which you don't want. Arc finished with 5 seconds left.
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Yeah, they're still pushing consistently too.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
That shit was nuts.
DHO coming through, just riding that main rail, kind of just messing up Arc as they're trying to move towards a payload. And that's allowing that payload to move along with a couple of players on it. That great work, still moving. And we're hearing those rockets come out now.
Who's the Rocketeer? Who's the Rocketeer?
I would imagine probably Wolf, but I'm not 100% positive. Maybe Odd. Either Odd or Wolf are likely the, nope, not Wolf.
Either one.
Eskimo Bear topping 50 kills.
I can't find him.
I think the rockets went down, so someone might be coming back with them. But I think they took the rockets. The
Look, TBD's
Rocketeer
pushing
down.
past that choke now.
Look at that, 3 on, making good work. They're pretty much matching exactly what Arc did to this point. On the same exact stage. Oh, see Wolf up there with a sniper, just peppering straight down those rails.
Hold it.
Hello?
Oh, Eskimo sneaking back in the back.
They're locking it down pretty well. So right now, TBD's got to kind of choose another way about eliminating that payload. They've got to break that clamp. Oh, great movement there. Great movement. See if they can keep on. Yep, they keep on getting those picks. They're controlling the whole area. Nicely done. And then a sneak by. Oh, look at that. You thought they lost it. You thought that Red had it back again. And they just go right back in. Great push. 250 left.
They're not even giving them a chance to screw their heads back on after that big push. They're not even trickling in. That's the best part.
And that is that's the mental aspect of this game. You know, like you can't underestimate what momentum means in a game like this, where you know even if the other team is able to wipe out your players, if they don't get that chance to breathe and reset, it almost feels more demoralizing than getting the kills. Ark's doing a good job now of trying to hop onto the cart to stop the movement, but we got 205.
Hey, real quick,
One thing that I noticed is that not a lot of them.
They're almost at about even time right now too.
Yeah. Trey, what were you gonna say?
oh, we got 2 minutes for our checkpoint. I was gonna say real quick, what are you guys hoping to come out with a new update coming out at the end of this month?
I just hope that it's technical fixes. I hope they fix. There's some issues with the dash mechanic. There's been some issues with hit registration, and hopefully just making the game more consistently playable. I think is the biggest thing. I'm sure there's probably going to be other art paths, but for me at this point, I think the most important thing is if you can have a reliably consistent game when it comes to how it performs, the game is that much more enjoyable. In my opinion.
Oh,
Ooh, so close. There it is. There it is. That's pretty much exactly the same. I think it's about 15 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Nice.
on that upstage.
So now we'll have to see how Ark is able to hold them on this end.
Alright, so I'm about to say something.
Already
the
yeah.
But did you guys see how Fathead discovered how they accidentally leaked a new game mode and the map?
What?
And, oh, they leaked the new game mode that's going to come out in Alpha 9?
Yeah, I might get shot for mentioning this, but Fat ended up reporting it earlier. But it showed.
Was this a while back where it
game mode
accidentally
and the
was
map,
being
yeah.
played in a server?
Yeah, it was being tested, and when I hopped in there myself, there was like this big rip. It's like a ball game mode, and the map is green. Yeah, it was accidentally.
That'll be interesting to see, for sure.
It was accidentally.
Great movement so far.
And who leaked it?
I think Fathead was the one that caught it. It wasn't really a leak. They just the devs accidentally had it listed on the server for a second when they were testing some stuff out, and so Fathead just saw that it said that they were playing it. Look at this! They got 3 of Ark just hiding in that upper area. That's really interesting.
Wow.
Cart's locked down. Keep in mind, Ark made it to the top of this ramp with about 5:11 left.
Yeah.
So, again, it really comes down to this final stage because, well, Ark did a really great job reaching the final area. What could have been, a couple-minute win turned into just 5 seconds. So if TBD can really work their way through this and keep the cart moving, we might see them really come back here.
All right, Dre, how much time they got left?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Exactly there. A few seconds.
Pretty much exactly identical.
Yeah.
Yep. It's pretty much the same exact spot. Only difference is that Ark got a little bit.
Get that, yeah. And this is the thing, like, as much as strategies are super important in this game, ultimately, when you got a player like Eskimo or Rico that is just going to consistently win one-on-one battles and even one-on-two battles, it just changes the whole dynamic. Like, you can know your strategy like the back of your hand, but if you can't kill them, good luck. Oh, look at this. Eskimo sneaking behind and hopping on payload, getting 2 picks. Ooh. Good work there.
That's Eskimo's specialty, sneaking up behind.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
I don't even know where he came from. Like, it looked like he came from Red Spawn. Pretty wild. There we go. They got a couple on, clearing the area.
Alright, they're pushing it up a little bit.
Look at that. There we go. They're pushing it. 1B's holding.
Oh, no.
Here we go. Big movement, gets the cart taken down. Let's see how fast they're able to recover here.
Hey, people in the chat. if you
Oh,
can do
2-1, they're hiding underneath. And,
again.
oh, look at that. So right there, TBD had one on cart and they hid someone else underneath. And so when Arc cleared the first guy off payload, they turned their attention towards the rail and the other guy snuck onto the cart.
Wow. Yeah, I just noticed that.
Fantastic little trick there.
I'd say people in the chat, if you can do me a favor and post in Discord that this match is live, I didn't have a chance to.
I posted it
Oh, thank
already
you.
to
Thank you. I got
Nick.
you. My man.
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
man, yes.
We gotta hype this up. This is a sick match.
This is great.
This is a great match. This is a great match.
Eskimo Bear with 79 kills already.
Oh my god, let's go to that guy.
The man
79.
cannot be stopped.
Oh my god.
Look at him. He's hiding underneath. He's doing the same exact thing again. He's waiting, and then he's gonna pop back up as soon as they think they're cleared.
Alright.
And they're
My
just doing
man.
single players. Look at this. They're just escorting the cart. Oh, they've got the whole area controlled, and they're about to bring this home. This is just about it. That's it.
Oh my
Yeah.
Wow.
god. With pretty much 2 minutes and a
left.
half.
And that just right there shows the
Oh my
difference
God.
between the strategy
Quick VR
there
exposed
at the
stats.
end of the game.
My man. There you got it. Quick VR.
Wow.
IL scores and stats. Top dasher for Arc is that Sage? Woo! Sagey,
Yes,
baby.
Sage was 63.
And then we got on top dasher for TBD. Has got to go to Eskimo Bear with 82 kills.
Right. Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow. No, and like we talked about, you think about the checkpoint, you think about hitting the top of the ramp. These two teams were neck and neck, and it's just how they finished the game. And TBD understood how to not go in a way that was too aggressive and cost them lives. They went in a strategic way so that they stayed alive, and once they got the picks, they were able to hit that cart, keep it moving. And when they had the whole team together, they were able to hit it with 4 or 5 guys and just ride it all the way to the finish.
That's great point, man. That's great point. And that's Arc was. I thought they were gonna take it for a second there. What's up next?
Looks like we're doing Quarry next. This will be real interesting because this is obviously a very defensive map. Arc has had some significant success on here, but so has TBD. And you know those RDF boys love their staple guns.
Yeah,
I think Arc's subbing in the new player.
It's a lot easier. It's like Corey's most likely to, it's probably the most contested map in Hyperdash in my opinion. Like, I don't think it really comes down to, too much to the team skill. The world, quoting from our buddy Teridian from other, it's more of an endurance kind of map, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. There's definitely a mental aspect to it.
I like it. It used to be called Gray Map. I like Gray. Yellow Map sucks. Anyways, that's not here nor there. But this is Dash League. I got Gatsby in the place to be. I got Laggy in the place to be. Hey, Gatsby, by the way, what'd you think about the All-Star draft?
I think it was great, man. I know that Fat talked a bunch of crap about how good his team is, and honestly, both the teams are incredible. I do think that Mr. V did a good job of putting together a balanced team. There's a lot of different types of players on our team. There's people that go heavy weapons, people that go sniper, and then we've got those people that are going to be kind of those run and gunners, you know, with Yellow and Tor and Bartimus. I think that, you know, who knows how it's going to go, but I do think that Fathead's team is pretty much exclusively a bunch of people that like to run and gun. So is it going to work to have 5 of the same style playing, or is it going to be more useful to have a variety of skill sets?
What about you, Laggy? What do you think?
Yep.
What do you think about the competition?
What do I think? That's a pretty big question for me, but honestly, I don't really know. Like, putting up Rico and Darkman against each other, that's going to be really interesting to watch.
Quad, what are your thoughts?
I'm excited to see Bart in the All-Star mix because he's
Yeah.
a newer player and he's definitely a killer. So I'm happy about that. All the other guys, you know, we kind of expected them, so I'm sure they're going to do really well. be looking out for the brother rivalry over there.
This is a good time. This is a time to bring up. I'm gonna be selling bootleg All-Star T-shirts in the parking lot. Be sure to buy a T-shirt from me. It's bootleg, so you get half price. We also
That'd be rad. Do it.
We also got some other people in the place to be. They're kind of silent right now. We got Lat being quiet because he doesn't want to say anything. He's kind of weird about it. We got Mav in here. And we got Midnight. They're just kind of standing around watching us, but it's all right. I like working for an audience. I'm trading all day.
Creeping in the comms.
Yeah, trading all day. Dash League, baby. We got one more map left. Unless they tie, then we'll do 2 more MVD. Damn, that other match was crazy, dude. It went by in 30. That should be the record for the fastest match, right?
It went by pretty fast. Yeah, we others had some tough matchups, so we really wanted to pick up these points at the end of the month. Onyx had a good lineup, and they're still getting some of their new teammates, kind of pulled into the strategy, which is totally understandable. Joss Rhodes, fantastic pickup. I'm excited to see what he can do in the league. But we just we needed the win. We needed the 3 points to stay to stay steady in the rankings, to keep ourselves competitive. So I think the whole team went into that match with a determination to pull it out, but also just play and have fun, because that's why we do this, And I think the blue payload really set the tone for us to carry momentum into the waterway map. You guys know how much I love blue payload. That's my jam. I just love the freedom to utilize so many different weapons and so many different angles, and the strategy just changes so much game to game.
It's
I mean, not for me. My strategy is the same. My strategy is bomb the crap out of the payload, but
Whoa.
other than that.
Why is that? Why is that controversial? Okay, never mind.
I will say real quickly, I do want to give a shout out to Laggy and Saber. The last 2 games, Tor has been unavailable, and Tor is obviously an incredible player on the All-Star team, but he wasn't able to go this weekend due to work schedule. So Laggy and SaberQuest filled in so well, and you saw that between the 2 games, we won the blue payload map both times, which is Tor's specialty. Like he tears it up on that map. So I want to give a shout out to both of them for our young guns, our teenagers on Other really made a name for themselves.
Hey, just in case you guys missed it, there's my notes I made for the show.
Looks good, man. Looks good.
I can't even read that.
Dashing!
All right, here we go.
Blue team captures.
Eskimo Bears
point
already in our
C.
crosshairs.
Yeah, Eskimo's already at B.
Elimination.
Ooh, Sage got him. Got that pick. Look at that. Arc is already securing B. Getting ready for a push.
It's kind of hard to tell where
All right,
everything is
let's
now.
see how this goes. Will it end just as fast as that blue did, or will we be sitting here for the entire 25 minutes?
Oh my god. Let's get it! Let's get it! Let me hear you say Dashley.
My money's on a
Red
tie,
team
0-0.
scores. Counter.
Already getting a countdown in.
Blue team captures point B.
I don't know which position to get.
But yeah, there's actually a lot of spots on Quarry.
Blue team
That could
captures
be
point
thrown off as
B.
an exploit or a glitch, so it might be a little bit tricky. So it might be a little bit tricky in the future to put on some rules for that. It has nothing to do with the match, we're just mentioning because there's a few spots in this map that you can dash up to.
Red team captures
but they're
point
not really
C.
league
Blue
safe.
team captures point C. Red
hate to
team
say it,
captures
but,
point B.
TBD is really good at establishing the sight lines on Gray. They're really good at holding down. They
Red
can take you
team
from
scores. Countered. Red team scores.
Alright, I just wanted to mention this
Red
because
team scores.
Odd and I had a tiny conversation earlier about this, but he also put it in
They
the
have
chat
it?
as well.
Oh!
Oh,
So
they're getting the
close.
countdowns in.
They're getting the countdowns in. That one failed, but right now Ark is doing a really good job so far. See that Brostef subbed in for Odd on this one.
Yeah.
So they're and that makes sense in a lot of ways. Brostef is a really bouncy, fast player, and you kind of need that for this map. You know, moving slowly makes it very difficult to pull out a win.
Captures point B.
But yeah, as fast as this match is, I'm just gonna say it real quick. You guys still did great in that blue, regardless of like your circumstances. We didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Your team really did pull things out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, that's some of the stuff that happens. You know, we've had games decided by players dropping out. So that's just a product
Is that a
of playing a
personal
game
attack?
online.
I got him.
Captures point B.
He said, was that a personal attack?
Yes, that's
You know,
exactly what I said.
No, fortunately, lagging has never been directly involved. I'm thinking more of like one of HHI's games was really rough because it was tied up and they seemed to have the momentum, and then they dropped a player and the other team was able to pull out a last point.
Oh yeah,
stuff like that.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Blue team captures point
Yeah, I think
B.
Only time where I actually did end up doing a power play was like, well, the last time that I remember was probably in that Vader match, and that was a while ago. Vader versus Ilya.
He held down B for a while, and now they're
Okay.
pushing, I think, to over their A.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks
Nope.
like TBD's
Oh.
finally getting a little bit of push
Someone
forward,
goes
but
I don't
flipped
even
through.
tell who has the momentum at the moment.
Point B.
Dre, would you mind turning down the in-game audio just a tad on our side? Not a bunch, just a little bit.
So it
But
looks like
yeah,
it was
looking
white.
at the stats and looking at the map, I can't really tell who even has the momentum at the moment. It's just going back and forth to me.
Blue team captures point B.
Let's go in and follow Top Dash right now, which is Gamer Smash. Gamer Smash put in some work there, rocking the double pistols.
Hey, who's that giving us comps for blue broke at the end of defense when it
Oh, that's odd. Yeah, so they apparently had some issues with their comms, which is unfortunate, but you know, it is kind of a part of the game, especially when you're using something unreliable like Oculus Party. That's just
But
part of the game.
If there's anything I know is that Oculus and Facebook do not know how to have a party.
Oh, Gamer Smash! He stayed alive so
Wow.
long there. 1 on 3.
Red team scores is blue team captures point
not
C.
bad at all.
If we look at the top dasher, let's see.
Captures point B.
For Arc, it is
Now Sage and
Sage
Lumi,
and
they're
Luna,
tied.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then if you
Jeez.
look over at TBD, I guess it's Pietro.
Honorary
There's
member of
a-
Honor, by the way.
Pietro and 1V are both
1V.
at 12 kills.
It's synergy, liking it.
Same Z's. Sorry.
Hey guys.
What's up, On?
Hey man.
Who is this? Who
How's
is
it going, Odd?
Odd in a place to be.
I don't know if you all saw this, but
We were just talking about it.
Yeah, we were just talking about
Yeah.
it. man.
yeah, we got a DC at the end of blue, about like 3 minutes left. So Lumi and I were both trying to get into the party, and the other 3 didn't know we were gone. So it turned into like a 3-on-5.
Yeah. That's just some of the stuff that happens when you're using third-party comms. You're gonna get those disconnections, and you're gonna get those connectivity issues. So
Yeah, but regardless of that, you guys absolutely destroyed in that match, though. Like you got us gushing over that performance.
Yeah, we prepped really hard for blue, and we were like, you know, everyone was like super optimistic, and we're like, oh, we're killing it. You know, nobody's ever beaten the checkpoint that fast against TBD and stuff like that. And then like, comms crashed at the like third at the what do you all call it? Like that choke point. You all know what I'm talking about. The third one.
Say it,
Yep.
say it.
The third choke point. There, and Lumi and I just went AFK and wolf from stage, and Gamer Smash just couldn't hold it down. So they got
Yeah.
like
Blue team scores encountered.
Oh, Blue with a countdown.
they got like 20% of the map in I think 30 seconds or something absurd like that. So
Countered. Blue team.
Will say, like, as much as that's true, it you know, TBD still was matching you guys prior to that too. So like, it is
it was
unfortunate,
pretty bad
but a lot of teams have dealt with issues with their comms or just straight up connection. You know, it's a reality of the game, unfortunately.
alright. Well, thanks for letting me come in. I'll
Yeah, man.
I'll go. to
Best of
AFK.
luck to the team here. Hopefully we'll get a control point or something. That'd be fun to see.
Yeah.
seriously.
Why are you leaving? Stick around.
Oh, 'cause-
Interesting approach here. You see 1V. That's the second time as we followed him. He's grabbed both of the base dashes, which is fine, I guess, if everyone on his team already has a dash and is moving forward. But typically, you kind of want to try to conserve those so that the whole team can get them.
Yeah,
If that was Tor, he would be so mad.
Ah,
Yeah, that's a
Plan out
sore
everything.
point for. That's a sore point for Tor. It's a sore point for me too. I've definitely given people on our team crap for that. I think one time OK did it, and I was like, "You mofo, did you just take both dashes?" Like, and I was like right behind him too. He was like, "Sorry, I didn't mean to."
I'm just laughing at Vision's comment because this map is so goddamn boring.
Countered.
Yeah, Vision is not a fan of this map at all.
Come on, Vision.
Team
It's
captures point B.
I do love Payload. Payload's my jam.
Yeah. I used to hate Gray on the old Art Pass, but once they revamped it, I kind of like it now
Yeah.
due to all the like crevices and hiding spots.
Captures point B. Red team captures point B.
It is a boring map to cover though in a cast, I guess.
Yeah.
I can do side by side.
All right, guys. I'm gonna just stream real quick here.
Alright.
Thanks for having me.
All right, take care, Rod.
Yep.
Red team captures point C.
This is Dre all day.
And
Yes,
still
the
not
people-
a single score.
We had some people leave the booth. They got scared. But we got Gatsby, Laggy, Quad, and Lateralis. And we're in the place.
And
to be.
Mavericks in the closet being quiet.
Mavericks in the closet. We're trying to get him to come out.
Maverick
I'm pretty sure the
Quad.
only reason why Maverick is in here is because he's like, the YouTube stream is delayed. I need to get this information. Whoa,
I'm driving
big
right
save
now,
there.
okay?
That's why I'm in here.
Why are you driving and watching this game?
Wait,
the
now
real
you're
question.
driving right now?
Hold on, don't worry about me. Okay, at least I'm not talking on the phone.
Wait, who's driving?
Maverick is. Oh, this is
Maverick's
great.
driving and he's in the booth?
And he's
Here's
in
what
the
you
booth.
don't know: Maverick is also playing Hyper Dash
And he's playing
at the
Hyperdash.
same time.
Yep. And he's at the drive-through.
I'm wrecking shop right now at the beginner server.
Yeah, just wrecking some noobs, aren't you,
Dash
Mav?
Lee.
I could have sworn I heard this kid in the back.
Dashley. Let's see if we get the kid to say Dashley.
All right, what do you guys want to bet that this just
Blue team
ends in a
captures
draw
point
with no
B.
points?
This is literally exactly what I said earlier. This is such a contested
Oh,
match.
did-
Blue team
I was kind of hoping I would jinx it by saying that, but it didn't work.
I'm kind of hoping Arc pulls out the win so we can see control points.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see control point between these two teams. It'd be wild.
Yeah.
Red team
It's understandable that no one really likes Gray and and it's like pretty boring. But it's something to consider that this map is it just requires your constant focus. It's a battle of endurance, and TBD and Arc, none of them have even gotten to point yet, and I just can't even tell who has the momentum.
captures
It's just
Yeah.
going back and forth, back and forth.
I will say
looking
that
at
I think TBD's only gotten one countdown so far, and Arc has gotten several. So there is some momentum there. Oh, there's another one from TBD.
B. Blue team captures
Hey, apparently the
point
1V and Midnight got married and nobody was invited to the wedding. So
You know, it makes sense with how secretive RDF is that
That's
that
true.
1V would get married without anybody knowing it, and he'd be married to another captain.
Yeah, it happened during the match.
There you go. That makes sense. I wondered where he went. I saw him go into that little chapel-looking building, and I was like,
team captures
they had a chapel to the game. That'd be hilarious.
scores three.
In a nightclub.
No, it's that first.
Yo,
It's
Dre,
that
you want
first
to
room
sub
on
into one
Blue
of them?
Payload. You know, on Blue Payload, where when the cart goes underneath the ceiling, there, that little area is a little chapel, and they met up there, got married, and then 1V went back to popping heads.
I just wanted to be invited so I could bring a wedding gift and stuff. You know, I would have brought some extra dashes or something.
Yo, Dre, when you're gonna make your debut on TVD?
Soon. I need to. They said I need.
Literally right now, he's about to jump in.
Yes.
Watch this.
You see Dre Day coming at the end of the last match, the last 2 minutes, like Rudy.
Yeah.
Just turns the tide.
I think the agreement is if TBD goes up 2-0 on this map, then they're gonna let him sub in.
I think I would be completely demoralized if I ever ran into Dre in a TBD match, because that means they're creaming us so badly.
Oh!
Like, dang.
Are you insinuating
Quit.
Brutal!
I like that idea though. I like that idea. That'd be
And he
hilarious.
gets creamed.
Dre's like level 2 though. He plays like once a year.
He's
Come
not
on.
wrong. He's not wrong.
I mean, yeah,
No,
it's not
and I've got to
wrong.
say, I think it's absurd that at this point, I've been playing this game since May, and I have yet to play with Dre on Hyperdash ever.
Y'all
I know.
Right, same.
Red team.
Hey, I'm out there. I'm
We
enjoying
tried
this.
to get him in the bacon squad, but he was, I think, he couldn't get free
Red
in
team
time.
scores three.
I was gonna join only because that game doesn't really matter.
Oh man,
Oh my
Mark is
God.
getting so close. 10 minutes to go, and just hopefully they don't get frustrated. Like at this point, what they're doing is working. They just need a little extra. They just need that last 2% to get them through, to get that button cap.
Mark is always frustrated.
Red team counters.
That's fair.
Oh, that's Midnight talking. How's it going, Midnight?
I might as well make a bet on myself.
What'd you say?
But
Hi. All right.
I spoke over you.
Go ahead, Laggy. What'd you say?
usual.
I'm thinking I'm gonna try doing that one of those things that Fathead does, where like if one other team wins, I just change my name or something.
I don't know.
Captures point B.
I don't know. If I get it in any game, I know people are gonna be gunning for me, but that's okay. I'm gonna play you guys. Get out your system.
You never know. People might be protecting you, Dre.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I just thought about it for a minute, and then I said, nah, it's not happening.
Red team captures point
But
B.
thanks for asking. Thanks for giving me that hope.
What? No, if I saw you in a death match, I would not shoot you. Probably, I'd just go past.
Oh, death matches.
I would give him a hug, honestly.
Still establish that one. We still install.
Red team
We
counters
still have some
in
weird. What's
red
it called? Ice
counters
cream.
scores.
Thing is-
Blue team
Oh!
Mr.
captures
V,
point
myself,
C.
CD, Dre.
Red
Oh, they
team
got
Yeah,
point B
not
though.
point C.
No, what you should do, Dre, is get Dark Moon or Rico to
Blue
play
team
as
captures
you.
Point B.
You just see how it says Dre has level 67, and then Dre has level, 102, and then Dre has level 5.
Point B.
No, they've reset their headsets
I'd
so
be
much. They're
suspicious
close.
as soon as Dre wasn't talking in the game, and then
Oh,
you
fair
might hear
enough.
you might hear the little baby voice of Dark Moon.
Like asking his lawyer, they're asking me questions. Say no comment.
Yeah.
My man Dark Moon knows how to stick
Apparently,
to his
Dre,
guns.
you main to the SMGs.
Red team.
Oh man, the SMGs, I miss them so bad. Those are my jams.
Not only did you main with them, you probably maimed with them. You know what I'm saying?
Scores three.
Shut up.
Ooh,
We're just
wordplay.
gonna,
No.
yeah. That's,
No, that was bad. Shut up.
It was
Please.
alright. It was
Just-
I have
just
to
leave
say,
me
I
alone.
think Midnight and Laggy is one of my favorite commentator combination because Midnight just craps on Laggy the entire time,
I don't know
and
what it is
Laggy
about him. I
actually
just
feels a
No
little
one,
bit bad about it.
no one asked you guys to.
Oh, I don't need anyone to ask me to share my opinion. That's what I'm here for.
Blue team
I don't censor
captures
anybody,
point
but
B.
that's kind of crazy that you say that.
Red team captures point B.
And we got 8 minutes to go, and it's still just knotted up here. I'm not sure which team selected Quarry. I'm curious to see if it was a decision that either team was regretting at the moment, because
Blue
with a
team captures
even with a
point
draw
B.
and a win, that means TBD only gets 1.5 points, which they're already doing quite well on the table, but that does slow down their momentum just a little bit. And on
Blue
the
team scores
on the arc side,
countered.
countered. All right, on the arc side, they need to get this point if they have a chance to win this. So it's interesting to see.
Ark is over there, red. No.
TBD chose it. Interesting. All right, so right now we got top dashers.
TBD chose this.
B.
Yeah. So top dashers, we've got Lumi with 43 for Arc. On the TBD side, we've got looks like Rika with 55. Man, guy is just absurd.
My goodness.
Got it!
Wow, there we go.
They pulled it out. Okay, now they just have to
They
hold
gotta
it for
lock in now.
4 minutes.
You can't just relax here. Oh, and VX is the one that jinxed it. You can see it in the chat right there.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh my gosh, dude, that was
Oh
so
my
good.
god.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my god.
Shout out to VX
Dude,
for making this
TBD has
an
6
interesting
minutes
match
to
by
bounce
jinxing
back
it.
from
We
this.
missed
Red
it. I should have
captures point A.
Oh my god, dude, Odd. Oh.
Has anyone even ever scored on TBD on Greg? Because I remember all the old matches were like shutouts, 3-zip.
Oh my
I'm pretty
god.
sure. I can't remember. I don't have. That was so long ago, even though it wasn't really that long ago. But last season was so long ago. Let's be real.
I know.
Red team scores countered.
I feel like that was like 5 years ago at this point.
It feels
It
like
really
it
does
feels
feel like that, yeah.
Blue team captures point B.
It feels like that we had new
Red
seasons.
team
Everybody
captures
renegotiate their
point
contracts.
Well, even like the game that Other played yesterday, it feels like that was at least a week ago, and I don't even know why, but it just feels like it was forever ago that we just played.
Let's see what's gonna happen. I'm waiting for the action to come up. Come on, blue.
Red team
5 minutes to go.
3, 2, 1.
Ark is
Got it.
still doing it.
Got it!
Oh,
Round.
That's
What the fuck?
That's pretty much going to guarantee that we have a control point.
Did you see that button
Fucking
hold from
insane.
Lumi?
It's guaranteed.
Rossif must be like jumping up and down for joy. It's his first match, really, first weekend with Ark. So I think
Yeah.
he's pretty excited right about now.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh
That
my
would be.
god.
Red team captures point A.
I'm getting inside information from the ARC communications that they've now decided that Odd is off the team based off of how successful they're being without him.
Point B.
I don't think I'll ever get over that button hold, man.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
It's gross.
That's put my work to shame.
Lumi is really good at holding the button. I have to say that, having played against him enough times.
Tell me about it.
There are other people who try to hold it and they don't quite get it down and you can still hit it, but he's like got it locked down.
Hate that
Blue
shit.
team captures point B.
Midnight coming in with the valuable commentary.
Well, boys, we did it. Odd is no more.
Who's William Buchanan?
No more.
Doesn't matter. He's a
Oh,
genius.
I know who it is. It's someone in Dash League. I just can't remember who it is right now.
Is it Mav with his baby
Red
voice?
team captures point
Mav took off.
That's not Matt.
Why'd you take out Mav? We didn't ask you to leave.
Well, because he stopped driving, so he can't watch the game while he's not driving. That makes no sense.
Red team captures point B.
Man, we're gonna definitely see a control point at this point.
Ark really did pull out 2 points on TVD just like that.
Ooh, you think they can pull the third one out for a shutout?
That would be impressive.
I swear, if they do, they're definitely not backing down.
That would be a Dash League first.
And I will say that I do think that I mean it's a tough call on a strategy like this. You kind of run the risk of overthinking because if they've got a 2-0 lead. That's difficult to make up on a map like Quarry against any team.
Yeah.
But do you sacrifice numbers to try to get that cap and risk just going down, having a few people go down, and then maybe get locked out?
Red team counters in.
Yeah,
might
they're
do it
still
anyway.
being aggressive.
And you have to be aggressive to a certain extent. If you just hold back, you're asking for something to happen. But it's a delicate balance between those two sides.
Come on.
Odd, what would you think if TBD's having comm issues right now?
For real talk. Tell
Would
us.
that take away from this at all? No, maybe. I feel better about making that joke right now because they're about to tie up the game.
What if they come back?
2 minutes
3
on the
points.
clock.
Brasef with the double shotties.
Shot it too hot.
Ruthless.
I'm just watching the stream on my monitor and it's delayed. I'm just gonna use this football. Okay, there we go.
No, you fucked up, Odd. Just shut up.
Red team scores.
Oh my god.
Roster.
Midnight.
Brasef.
Red team
God
scores
damn.
in 3.
Oh, hold that button.
Countered.
Oh,
That was gonna be another score.
it was. Russ has got to take some lessons from Lumi on that button holding technique.
Red team scores in 3, 2, 1. Countered.
Almost had it.
counter,
50
dude.
seconds.
Damn.
Brasef going back in
Ark
with those
is
double
not throwing any
shotties.
punches with this one.
Look at how he's sneaking up very
Captures
quietly.
Point B.
Eskimo got him. He knew he was
Red
coming.
team captures point B.
Be sure to tune in next weekend for the All-Star match. It's gonna be dope. All kinds of stuff going on. It's not just a
30
normal hyper dash.
seconds.
Blue team
Mr.
counters
B's team
in.
versus
Red
Fathead's team.
captures point A. Red team
Obviously, shout out
20
to
seconds.
B.
Ark for this, for this
team
game and the work they're putting in on this map.
captures
But also, can we just respect the fact that Rico is just going off like a mofo right now with 76 kills?
10 seconds.
Blue
Here we
team
go.
Captures
Here we
point
go.
B.
2, 1.
Whoa!
There it is.
A Dash
Time
League
for
first.
control point.
Let's go to the
Wow.
VR.io scores and stats. Damn, Rico.
Look at
killing it.
Rico,
Oh my
11,000
God.
points, almost 12,000 points. Holy crap!
So
Hey,
is this going to be a control point?
We know.
Yeah.
We know who
Control
wears the
point.
pants of the family.
A control point against Ark and TVD. Wow, it's gonna,
It's gonna be
a
rough.
gritty one for sure.
I'm
Oh
really
my
interested
gosh.
because here's the thing, Ark has played some control point, TBD has not, and that's sort of like the price of success. You don't really have to play it competitively, and I'm sure they have strategies. I'm sure they have a game plan, but it's so different when you're playing it for real, for the for all the marbles. So it'll be interesting to see if the lack of experience creates any disadvantage for them.
For sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'm pretty sure they
Ark
practiced that a lot.
actually
I've
does
seen
this,
some
they're about to make history.
TVDs on control point quite a bit.
I like that Midnight is both in the stream and she's commenting in the YouTube channel.
Yeah, because Laggy will talk over me otherwise, so.
I thought it's
You really don't pull any punches, do you? Just let me know.
I thought it was because she has multiple personalities and she was just using one for the other.
I love the fact that Midnight's trying to frame this like Laggy is the aggressor in the dynamic between the two of them.
He is. He hurts me.
Aw.
Laggy, why do you hurt her,
Dude.
man?
Do you just want Laggy to love you?
Why you hurt her, man? What's up with that? That's fucked up. Hater. I'm just kidding, man. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the place to be. Ready all day. Here with Gatsby. Here with Midnight. Here with Laggy. Here with Quad. Here with. Sorry, Lad's in here, but he's not really talking. But we're here with Dltv with these awkward moments. We're waiting for the control point to start because TBD took first map, then Arc took second, and now we're waiting for control point to see who is the champ of this match.
So predictions.
Obviously,
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna be biased. I'm gonna go with straight skills, straight champions. With consistent record. Proving himself time and time again, and I'm gonna have to go with maybe TBD.
They threatened to take his crown back if he didn't say that.
Hey, Parsnip, hop in the channel if you want to, by all means.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, keep talking. What about you, Gatsby?
That's a tough one. I'm interested to see who they decide to rotate in because Odd obviously sat the last one out. I'm not sure if he's going to be the one coming in. I know that Broseph is new and he's just getting initiated into the team, but Broseph is probably behind Lumi, maybe their second best one-on-one player. Broseph is really impressive in 1v1 situations. So if I was making the call, I'd probably play Broseph just because of his ability to take someone on head-to-head, which is so huge in control point, because if you don't control the button area, you don't have the button, and it ultimately comes down to getting kills to carry the day.
Hey, he's in the wrong room. Go to the Dltv one. What about you, Quad? What are your predictions right now for this last map?
So, you guys know Broseph is a very good friend of mine, and so I'm rooting for him and Arc, but I'm probably going to have to stake my money on TBD because they are very good at maintaining distance and killing you from far away. And there are plenty of staplers and SMGs to go around on this map.
Killing me softly with
You hear that,
your
guys?
shots.
You hear that, Broseph? When you rewatch this stream, you can come after Quad. Come after him hard.
And Midnight, what are your predictions for this last map?
Thinking TBD.
Why is that?
I don't want to be mean, but like we kind of.
You don't want to be mean. That's a new one.
Kind of fucked up Arc on control point last time, so.
Oh, so true.
Ooh, snap.
Shots fired here.
You shouldn't have asked.
Plus, she can't vote against her hubby in this situation. Like,
Oh, true,
can't do
true.
that. Like,
And her stepkids.
yeah, exactly.
And
that too.
what about you, Laggy? Did I ask you already?
Yeah, my money's on TBD though, because they have a lot of really good players that are really good in 1v1 situations.
And
Wait, so I have to change my bet then. I have to change my bet because you guys all went for TBD, so I'm gonna just go back to Arc. I'm just gonna say that I got really pissed when they lost to Team Name, and they've been practicing that map nonstop.
I'm sorry, the limit of this media booth just went from 7 people to 5 people, so I have to let you go, Quad. It's no hard feelings,
All right,
man. It's not me, it's the fire code.
What was that thing that you said earlier about how your team affiliation does not impact your journalism?
Integrity and journalism and all that good stuff that goes with that stuff. I'm Walter Cronkite of this bitch. Hey, what about you, Lat? Are you gonna answer? What do you got in this matchup?
I'll take Arc in this.
Oh, so now you're talking.
Jesus Christ.
I think Arc will pull that off.
Why
I don't
ask
know.
your opinion?
Okay. Well, all right.
I'm just kidding.
You got it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, Dre, you got it.
He's going to start crying.
Lad is about to drop the ban hammer on some fools. That's all I know.
That's what I'm scared of. That's why I laugh, because I'm about to not be able to talk to you guys on Discord. I appreciate talking to you guys. I'll talk to you guys in about a week. It's good to see you guys. Waiting for this match to start.
We're waiting for Arc's fifth. I wonder if they're arguing about who should be playing this one. I think currently Lumi and Sage are trying to kick Odd off the team. I think that's what's happening right now. They're like, no, Odd, you're not allowed in. He's like, I'm the captain. They're like, it doesn't matter.
Well, all captains
That's so
don't
rad.
match.
Are you waiting for the match to start? I don't know if they're waiting for me or if I'm waiting for them.
No, they're waiting for one more for Arc before they get started. Well, while we have a little bit of time, we talked about the other stuff related to All Star, but the one thing we didn't talk about is the mod game, which is gonna be real interesting because basically we're letting people, and by the way, anyone watching, if you want to submit your suggestion for what the button mapping should be for the moderators, go ahead and DM that to me. I will say that a couple people have already sent in their suggestions, and it's downright brutal. It's going to be absolute hell to play with the button maps that they're suggesting right now. Stuff like trigger and grip swapped on alternate hands, so that you have to shoot with grip on one, and then shoot with the button press on the other, like the toggle press, and then reload is swapped too. So it's basically just going to be constantly fighting what makes sense intuitively about how to press buttons, and we're all just going to die a lot is essentially what's going to happen.
That sounds like fun.
If you like seeing the mod team embarrassed, it's going to be a great opportunity.
Man, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be great.
It's a good team. It's a good matchup. What do we got on the whiteboard? What is it? On Fat's team, we got Rico, we got Inepticon, we got Lumi, we got Classic Scout, and who else?
Maverick.
Mav was the first. And then on Mr. B's side, we got, who's that first guy? He picked some one guy.
Some wacky guy. I don't know who it is.
Something Gat. I think his name Gat. There's a show called Gat, Lat, and Fat on Strats. Dark Moon, Bartimus, and Tor. And who's that last one you picked? Who's the last one?
Yellow.
Yellow gonna come in and cause some trouble. I like the fact that Yellow's gonna get to play Lumi and Inepticon, so that's its own little bit of drama because we've got the head-to-head of Rico and Dark Moon, which is definitely gonna be a lot of fun. And then we've got the controversy of the former Arc players and how they get along. That'll be interesting to see as well.
It will be super interesting. We're waiting for this matchup to start up. They finally got their 5th member.
Inev says that he loves Yellow, so that's not so much the drama. But Lumi and Yellow, pretty sure are not best buds.
I mean,
they adore him.
I've seen them hold hands. Why'd you guys get
You're
quiet?
horrible.
Why'd you guys get quiet? Make it weird.
Midnight, what did you say?
Whoever this William person is, I said that he's horrible.
Fair enough. Midnight sticking up for her team. Ooh, shout outs to TMNM. I've really picked up steam. They're kind of tearing through a lot of competition right now, which is awesome to see. So watch for them in the second half of the season here. See how the standings end up. But I would predict that TMNM is going to be solidly in the mix come playoff time.
It's going to be a battle of the generics. TBD versus team name.
Yeah, there's a lot of creativity that went into the names there for sure.
Never said it was team name.
You've also never said that it wasn't, and it's the only thing that makes sense. And also, your own team has said that it's team name. But other than that, yeah.
But still, though.
But still, that's a valid point. Midnight.
Team name.
Well put.
What's the name of your server, Midnight?
Server name, complete coincidence.
Alright.
Totally
I'm
unrelated.
just making sure. Who here likes vegans? I mean, I'm not mad. My chick's a vegetarian, but I mean, I like bacon. But don't start.
I feel like that's such a weird thing. Like, I don't get that as a question. Like, being a vegan doesn't dictate whether or not you're a good person or not, or like likable or not.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No comment.
He said no comment.
That's like saying who likes meat eaters. Like some of them are really cool people, some of them are total asshats.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it,
for sure.
it has very little to do with what they choose to eat.
Here we go. Here we go. Finally gonna start. Is it gonna start?
All right,
Oh
here
my
we go
gosh, here
for
it goes.
all the marbles.
Wait, check the overhead view for the button. I want to see you do dashes straight towards it.
Oh, Blue's got it.
Oh,
Red's grabbing it
oh
back.
my gosh.
Eskimo doing some work already.
What?
Ooh, just dancing around. Arc with a solid lead so far.
Oh my god.
Keep talking about against water.
Controlling that area. Eskimo jumping in, grabbing that button back. Now they got a little bit of consistency. Let's see if they can hold this. Sage doing work. And you just know Sage and Lumi, you know, as long-standing players for Arc, they want this game. You know, they're going to do everything in their power to will their team to a win here.
Oh my gosh! I swear, if Arc ends up beating like our bets, I'm good. Like that's just insane. They're gonna win this. They might
Well, it's
actually end up.
gonna change things up because if Arc wins this, it's gonna really establish how much parity there is in the league and how it's so much of it's matchup dependent because you know, TMNM beat Arc in a really impressive game. We've seen UNSC beat some teams, seen them lose to other teams. So if TBD goes down, that's the last of the undefeateds, and then it's a kind of a wide open field. Right now, TBD is making a little bit of a comeback here. 10-second separation. Oof. This is going to be close. I have a feeling this is just going to be a nail biter all the way down.
Right now, Arc's
But now it looks
pushing
like
up.
TBD's got that controlled that area.
Top back is Eskimo Bear on TBD. 14.
Oh man, they just
5.
wiped 4 right there.
Interestingly enough, Arc's fewer kills, but they're holding on to the control point.
Yeah.
They're
Which is
really
difficult to do,
holding that thing down.
to be honest.
All right, TBD's coming
Yeah,
up.
TBD is catching up.
TBD's
coming
coming back up.
Come on, baby.
I'm feeling so anxious, and these aren't my teams, and I have nothing at stake, but I'm getting a little bit of anxiety just watching this.
No, right?
TBD has the lead now.
Oh, Midnight, does that mean that we care about things? Ah, God.
No.
Emma.
Alright, our coach is right back.
TBD grabbed it back. It is. About to tie it up.
Hey, dude.
Oh, and it switched back. It tied and
Alright,
they switched
tug
it
of war
back.
now.
Wild.
Hey, did anybody know that Elon Musk's mom is a model?
What?
Why are you bringing that up?
Go look
Yeah,
that up.
look at that.
I like how Dre has like the most intense game right now, like the game that we've all been waiting for, and it's like literally like a second's difference, and he's like, let's talk about Elon Musk's mom.
TBD pulling away a little
Read
bit.
the room. Read the room.
Ooh, TBD getting a little bit of separation here. Arc gotta figure this out. They're just going straight in for that button, but they're not clearing the area. They gotta figure out a way to get them cleared out first.
Yeah, and TBD is very good at clearing the area.
There we go. There we go. Got the area now. Got a little bit secured. We gotta keep them down. Keep them down. Good work. Good work.
TBD
Nicely
having the
done.
lead
That's
now.
huge right there by Sage.
Sage.
Arc's pulling it down at the moment.
Yeah, making a good comeback here. Look at that. We're back within about 10 points again.
This
Less
is literally
than
no
10 now.
different from tug of war.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. They're gonna pass him by again. Switches sides. Oh! Oh snap!
Oh my gosh!
They got
On
it.
is freaking out right now.
They
On
got
is his hairline is receding with every
No,
second it's
no, we're not.
ticking by.
No, we're not gonna talk about that.
Jesus.
I don't know what you're gonna say.
Oh my god, look at that. Oh, they thought they hit it, but they didn't. Oh man, huge.
Oh my god!
Oh, Ark
TBD went in
pulling
with
away
multiple,
now.
thought they hit the button, and then Ark got a few more seconds on the clock.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh man, and that's
Oh
that
my
some of that button
God.
mapping that's been such a huge thing. The button press is not as sensitive as I think some people would like.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh man, Ark's getting some separation here if they could hold on to
Oh
this
my
button
God,
again, but
Ark.
TBD's taking it back. Dude, this is
Yeah.
just slug after slug.
No.
It's just back and forth, just body
You
blows
better
from
write us a
both
freaking
sides.
essay after this. Alright, he's still holding it down.
Hey, somebody. Hey,
He's pushing.
William said I can confirm he's freaking out. Affirm. He said I can affirm.
Absolutely.
Come on,
Look
come
at
on.
it. Oh,
Oh my
everyone's
God.
down. Get the button, get the button.
Yes,
Oh, man.
get it!
Oh,
I'd say that both teams would need a drink after this, but I'm pretty sure that 90% of the players are not even able to drink.
They can drink applesauce. They need apple
What
juice.
a-
A round of apple juice for everybody.
Oh man, oh man, oh! Ark takes it back,
Oh my
huge.
god, Ark.
oh.
Ark has the button.
Oh my god. I have to say, regardless of how this ends, this has just been a massively impressive performance by both teams.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to nap after this.
Right?
Do you hear that, guys? Ark, TBD, you should be ashamed. You are cutting into Laggy's nap time.
Hey, can
Unbelievable.
I use that on the commercial? Dash League TV. You ain't gonna be able to nap after this.
Let's clip the audio bite of Laggy saying that, and then you can just play that after any like great play that happens.
I'm not gonna be able to nap after this.
Why, you're gonna start making a soundboard?
Oh man, TBD pulling it back, about to pass again.
No!
Oh
my god!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
What is happening?
Oh my
What
god!
is happening? What is happening? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at?
Insanity right now.
Oh.
They're holding it down now. They're holding it down.
Insanity is the intensity of this match, dude.
Oh my god. Oh
You
my
and
god.
Ark-
Oh,
both
Lumi!
TBD
Double
and
kill!
Ark, no, that's,
Huge!
oh my god.
Huge play by
Both
Lumi there,
TBD
clearing it
and
out.
Ark know that they cannot let any of, they just can't let the opposite side have the button for a second.
Got him.
Every single person knows that.
Lumi's still
You
going
sometimes
at
don't
it!
even notice it,
Lumi
too.
on a tear there. Oh my god. Literally, it hasn't switched from about a 10-second gap for the last 5 minutes. It feels like.
TBD's taking up to their score again.
Here it is.
Oh, TBD's in the lead.
TBD passes again. Lumi gets there.
Ark
Oh.
has it. Ark has it.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god!
What is happening?
Ark is now in the lead.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, Lumi.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god!
Everybody stand up! I want everybody to stand
Come
up!
on.
Throw your dashes up!
Late breaking news. I have a quote from Odd about the current situation, which I'm
What
going
is
to
it?
now read. It says, "Ah!"
Oh my gosh!
Everybody stand up! Dashes
Alright,
up!
Ark's holding it down.
Ark,
TBD
Ark's
has
up
the
by-
button.
Ark's up by
Dude,
10.
I didn't even feel half this anxious when I was in the tournament.
Oh, they're closing it again. TBD's closing it up
They're
again.
catching up, they're catching up!
Oh no!
Holy crap.
Oh no, I'm holding it down!
Hey!
Damn,
Chaos,
shit.
they've got a good hold. They've got a good hold. They can build a
Oh,
lead.
they're
They're
pulling
up to
away.
20
Oh my
points.
god!
Come on!
It's almost at the
Now,
point where it's
hey,
starting to come
hey!
back
Now that I
now.
have your attention,
Whoa!
make sure you tune in next weekend for All
Oh,
Stars.
they only got
All-Star
19
match.
to go. Can they do it? TBD's got to lock this down now.
Hey, hey, hey! Wait!
Oh!
Now that I
10 plus seconds.
10 seconds!
hey!
Seconds.
Subscribe and comment.
Oh!
Are they gonna hold the button?
5 seconds!
There he goes.
Whoa.
There he goes.
3, 2, 1!
Nice.
Oh, what a match. That's crazy.
Oh!
And Ark takes it!
Oh my goodness! Wow!
God!
Check
Wow.
that out.
Look at that.
59, Arc takes this match against TBD.
And look at that. Other than Wolf, no one on Arc has a positive KD ratio.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, dude.
Wow. Look at that. Top dasher for Arc
God,
is.
you have to write us an
Wolf.
essay now, dude.
Top dasher for TBD is Eskimo Bear. Wow.
Man, crazy
Misfits
game.
said it the other day, grudge match when we played TBD, but it looks like Brosif is the one who brought the real grudge today.
Wow. Wow, I gotta go change
Oh
my
my
pants.
gosh.
That was amazing. Well played to all
Wild
the
thing.
teams.
So, congratulations first of all to Arc. Well done, well played. But now we have a TBD team that has now officially lost a game. And that is a competitive team. Like, that is going to light a fire underneath that team that they haven't had, and even though they keep on working hard at it. But when you lose a match, like, for a competitive person, a competitive team, that is the motivation to really bring it. And so I'm interested to see how TBD bounces back after this, and I'm interested to see how Arc now sets the tone, because they're going to have a target on their backs. They're going to get everyone's best shot, and people are going to begin really scoping out and really picking apart the strategies that they're employing to provide a counter to it.
Hey man, no doubt it's gonna be like water off a duck's back. They're gonna bounce back real good. And Arc, no doubt they're gonna be I think they're gonna be a little cocky now, and they're gonna miss it, and they're gonna mess up, and then people are gonna all gun for them. Absolutely. Congratulations to
No,
Arc.
I don't think he's gonna let that happen.
Side note, can I send you guys my Venmo so you can send me my money from the bet that I won? Thank
Oh,
you.
and me.
Oh my gosh, screw you guys.
I don't believe as commissioner you're allowed to make bets on the teams in your league. I feel like that's collusion and game fixing.
I don't know what you're
Don't
talking
worry,
about.
lad.
You
I'll
guys
send you
don't
the
know that
kickbacks.
that's what I
Hey,
started this league
I don't know what
for.
you're talking
You guys
about.
have no idea what I'm doing behind the scenes.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Hey, but I don't know what you have any idea you're talking about. That part will be edited out of the video by the time it goes out to the people. So I owe nothing. I know nothing. I owe nothing. Thank you to all the people who joined me.
Fair enough.
Gatsby, so man, thank you for being here. Any shout outs?
Yeah, for sure. Shoutouts to both teams. In all honesty, like I said this as it was still really tight and close. These are tremendous teams, and we saw incredible plays by both sides, just swinging back and forth throughout every single map. So, as much as one team lost this, like, there's not a loser in this. These are the elite teams in the league putting out their very best. And so that's always exciting to see. It's always entertaining to see. So I'm just looking forward to, we got this All-Star break, which is going to be really exciting. Shout-outs to Lat for coordinating a lot of this. And then I'm just excited to see how teams hit the second half of the season and come back even stronger. We're seeing improvement from every team pretty much every single week.
That reminds me, normally I take a break off in October from all my podcasts for vacation. But don't tell my network, but I'm going to try to work out something for Dash League so I can keep going and keep bringing you guys these matches because I love doing it. I apologize for yesterday. I had to say that one more time to get it out the system. Lat, thank you to you. Shout-outs. Any shout-outs?
Mostly to Gatsby and Laggy for making that the best called map of all time. That was awesome. that was as much fun to listen to as it was to watch that map. That's also like the best map played of all time. That was great, and you guys hyped it up just as much as it should have been. So, fantastic.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Laggy, any shout-outs, man? Thank you for joining me. It was awesome.
Man, like I have a lot of things to say, but man, shoutouts to Arc and Odd. Like Odd must be fucking jumping up and down right now. But I just want to point out, Arc won against TBD in the battle of endurance and attrition, not nutrition, attrition. Like they beat him in gray. They beat them in gray, and then they beat them in capture point right after. That's just insane. Like my voice is starting to crack now. It's that big. Like, at this point, like, this is gonna go down in mystery. Like, maybe I'm just too hyped up, but man, that was completely blew my expectations out of the water. Respect to you guys, though. Really. Can't stress that enough.
Hey, Laggy, do me a favor. Give me a Dashley. Say Dashley.
Do it. Don't.
Hey, Dre, real
yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
First off, I want to echo what Laggy said about Ark. You know, Odd and Lumi and those guys wanted this bad.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now they got it.
Yeah.
And now we
Yeah.
all have to deal with that. Do you realize this? It's going
Yeah,
to be
you
a
do.
big thing. I also want to mention that Laggy just made Midnight laugh. I just heard her laugh. She's
Oh,
capable of
Oh!
that, and that's big.
Late breaking news.
I smell a dash of love. Hey, Midnight, thank you for joining us. Any shout-outs?
Yeah, to Yellow for being baby. Everyone should love him as much as I do.
Stuff.
That's it? All right. Quad, any shout-outs? Thank you for joining me, man.
Yeah, shout out to Brasa for showing really well in his first outing with Ark. And also shout out to the viewers because this is a pretty cool league and it's fun to be a part of this with everybody. So,
Smash like and subscribe, people.
yep.
Or you could do dislike if you don't dislike it. It all counts towards the end of the year when we do our fucking awards. Sage, you have any comments? You just joined in the middle of the show. You just decided to be all quiet.
I mean, I just joined after the match ended.
You have any shout-outs?
Yeah, all of Ark and TBD. It was a nice match. Yeah.
Honestly, good work from both teams. That was just so much fun to watch.
All right.
Yeah, there's some league matches that are just kind of play out exactly how you expect, and I feel like that one was just weirdly unpredictable the entire time. Like you never knew what was going to happen next.
No. I mean, obviously, I just assumed that the Kings were going to come through, and Ark came out with the win. I mean, it is what it is. That's the facts. We all saw it together. Thank you for joining me. Shout outs to all the viewers for joining me. I apologize for yesterday. It was a bad day, but hopefully today was easy and smooth and looked good and clear and sounded great. Shout outs to all my co-hosts. All my my Maker couldn't make it because he was obviously in the match, but like I said, Maker's a part of the Dltv team, so he'll be with me more often than not. Shout outs to everybody that liked and subscribed. We got to 1,000 finally. We did it because of Dash League. We did it because of Hyper Dash. We would have not got there without you guys. So honestly, I know it was you guys that did it. I know it was you. I know you did it. I'm gonna come get you. Make sure to tune in next weekend for All Stars. For the dope matchup with the mini games and the maps and the dope teams and all the good stuff. It's gonna be fun, And like I said, I'm gonna have bootleg T-shirts in the parking lot. I got you. Any last words, anybody? Because we're about to leave.
That's it, man.
All right, peace.
See ya.